All right, so we'll be continuing with our discussion. That was what's trending. But for now, we want to get into another interesting and very important one. And this one is to do with the lecturer strike. And we understand that learning at public universities is likely to be paralyzed for the third time this year after lecturers threatened to go on strike if their pay demands are not met by the end of this month. Now, universities' academic staff union, WASU Secretary General Constantine Wasonga says that they have written to the university councils and the government demanding full implementation of the signed 2013-2017 collective bargaining agreement they signed in March following a 2-month strike. The lecturers say if the management of the universities do not fulfill their obligations by the end of the month, they would issue a strike notice. Let me bring in my guest here in studio, Cyprian Ombati from the University Academic Staff Union. Thank you for your time, Cyprian.
Thank you.
All right, so first things first, the government released the 10 billion shillings, that was being agitated for in the previous strike. And we understand that that was able to cater for the arrears only?
Yeah, the 10 billion shillings that was offered by the government was the amount for all public university staff, not only lecturers, and the amount was meant for the arrears for 2013-2017 CBA. Yeah, so the amount was spent only on that. But after that, we were expecting that our salaries were to have an increment as from July 2017. But to date, that has not happened.
All right, so it's been about 2 months, and I understand that the salaries have gone back to how they were with regard to the 2013, 2010, 2013 CBA.
Yeah.
All right, so this time round, what are the lecturers saying? Are they giving the government, have they issued a strike notice to the Ministry of Education? What are they saying?
When you see, we had our National Executive Council meeting this last Friday, and the National Executive Council of WASU gave the mandate to our National Secretary General to issue an irrevocable strike notice should they not give us the increment and the arrears for the 2 months, that is July and the month of August.
If you could just take us through the this latest CBA, the 2013-2017, what does it entail? And what percentages in terms of salary increment are we looking at?
Yeah, 2013-2017 CBA, we managed to get an increment of, I'm talking on WASU, because the CBA covers also non-teaching staff in universities, and also we have the Kudeia, grade 1 to 4. So for us as lecturers in universities, we are from grade 11 to 15. So when you look at that CBA, you find that in this CBA of 2013-2017, we were able to negotiate for our salary increment, and we obtained an increment from 19% to 17%. So 17 to 19%.
So it was just based on a salary increment. There are no other demands that were being fronted by WASU?
Yeah, we had lots of demands which we tabled, but IPCCF again, they are the ones who said that we are only going to look at the issue to deal with salary. Among the demands that we were having are issues to do with staff welfare for academic staff, issues to do with lecturers teaching so many students in a class. You get a lecturer is teaching maybe 1,000 students in one class. The facilities are not there. You talk of those who are science-oriented courses. We don't have enough facilities in our laboratories. So most of our students sometimes they don't get good exposure in terms of practicals because lack of equipments, reagents, and such. So we had all those issues. But IPUCCF, the body with which WASU negotiates with Interpublic University Council's Consultative Forum, decided to narrow down everything to salaries. Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about just what the Ministry of Education is saying with regard to this. How far are the lecturers willing to go with this one? Because the previous strike, actually it took some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, when you look at us, unlike other government workers, we have patience. Like this one, this is a CBA that was supposed to be implemented 1st of July 2013. But you see, it was implemented partly at the end of July this year. So that's a span of 4 years. Again, after they have done the implementation in bits, the remaining bit for now is that, yes, people have gotten the arrears. but the increment in terms of their basic salary has not happened as we were expecting. Therefore, when NEC met, they have decided that come the end of this month, so 30th of September is our deadline, that we expect to receive the increment in our salaries plus the arrears for the 2 months of July and August. So failure to which, then NEC gave the mandate to our National Secretary General to issue an irrevocable strike notice. Yeah.
All right, which is going to be starting if by the end of this month that has not happened.
Yeah, by the end of this month, if we don't have our increment, then definitely we'll give a strike notice, and then a strike will start somewhere there in October, either towards the end of October. Most probably we'll have a strike. Probably after elections, we'll be on strike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Cyprian Ombati, for your time. Quite a disheartening, decision that has been made. But let's wait and see, what the Ministry of Education is going to be saying. Cyprian Ombati is from